it's Mel. Welcome back to my channel. We have another day of my 30-day yoga and fitness challenge for mamas regaining strength and flexibility after birth. So today I don't have my baby, so I urge you to do this flow when you put your baby down for a nap or they are with a sitter. But let's just focus on our feminine energy today. As mothers, we get so caught up in doing everything to feel sexy in our bodies. So bring your hands to your heart and let's move into our bodies. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, drop the elbows, big back bend. Again, inhale. Exhale, drop the elbows. Last time, inhale, reach. Exhale, drop the elbows, arch your back, pull your chest through. Inhale your arms up to the sky. One more time, drop the elbows, and this time clasp the hands behind the back and begin to gaze right and left to stretch out your neck. Gazing left and right, keeping your chest pulling through. Your clasp is super open. Your arms are as straight as they can be. Nice. Just a couple more, each side. Good. Reach your arms up to the sky and then drop your hands behind you. Drop your head back and then flow left and right. We'll be doing a lot of flowing and moving sensually, so let that be your intention today. As a counterbalance to the back bends, roll onto the top of your head with the clasp behind your back, just for a quick little forward stretch, and then push yourself to child's pose. We're going to move into Cobra rolls. So that means that you're going to roll from child's pose, like cat pose, all the way open to Cobra or upward facing dog, and then push yourself back slowly to child's pose. We're going to do that a few more times. So roll your body as you exhale, and then inhale as you pull your heart through for Cobra or upward facing dog. Begin again by pushing yourself back as you exhale. Move as if you're moving through water. Okay, rolling to Cobra and begin to gaze right and left, just like how we did in the very beginning. Focusing on your low back, your shoulders, your neck. And then from here, roll down to the mat and then roll up through Cobra waves and keep gazing to the left and then drop your heart. This time gaze to the right. Inhale. And exhale, drop your heart. 2 more times. This is getting deep into your back flexibility. Having a deep back bend is so sexy and feels really good in the body. Okay, coming to the back of your mat, take a big inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, from here, we're just going to step the right foot forward right into a low lunge. Open up the knee wide. Using your right hand, push your right knee out even more. Moving into a hip and hamstring flow by going to half seated split and then back open into that low lunge. Really open up the knee. You can bring your hand to the knee or down to the ground, pushing through the straight leg as you exhale back and begin again. Going for a couple more times, and then we're gonna meet in Skandasana on the right side. So you're gonna open up and flip the back foot to face up, flexing the toes, squeezing your glutes, and then move side to side a couple times. You can try to not use your hands like I just did, or you can put your hands on the ground, whatever feels good for you. Okay, going to the left side, open up the left. So you're facing the back of your mat now, then moving back into that flow. Remember to move extra intentionally as you flow through this. Really open up the hip more and more every time you go to that, and then straighten your front leg and try to kiss your knee. So move to your own breath for a few more rounds. Okay, looking forward, go ahead and bend into the left leg, moving into Skandasana. Moving left and right, either floating your hands or walking your hands, whatever is totally fine. We're really trying to strengthen our lower body, open up the hips like crazy, and of course get into the booty. Keep it going for the next 10 deep breaths, left and right. Okay, we just have 2 more times on each side, and this time really try to drop down and reach your arms forward. Kind of like super deep bend, and you're getting a forward fold. Moving slow, last side, make it good. And we're going to meet in a wide-legged forward fold. So just straighten both your legs, bring your toes to face forward, heels in, and fold forward. Looking up, you can grab your ankles or reach your arms forward behind you. Beautiful. Let it sink in. Noticing the burn in your hips and your lower body from all of those side squats. All right, standing tall, then exhale, forward fold again. Last time, take the bind behind your back, so clasp the hands, and then you can sway side to side, opening up the shoulders, feeling a good stretch in between your shoulder blades. All right, come to standing, jump your feet together, and begin again at the top of your mat. So arms by your side, mountain pose, palms facing forward, and then inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale, drop your elbows, slight back bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, up. One last time, exhale, look back, and then clasp the hands behind your back, doing a lot of these heart and shoulder openers. Go ahead and forward fold. Your feet are about hips width distance apart. And again, sway side to side. Open up, keeping the clasp of the hands into Malasana. So just like how we started, yep, we're doing like every posture, opening up the chest and the back. So sway left and right, and then make your way back to a forward fold, keeping the clasp. Nice. Inhale, drop your heart, open up. Clasp is still connected. Nice. And go ahead and reach your arms forward in front of you. So we're still swaying left and right, but this time we're giving a nice forward fold, just like we did in the Skandasana, but this is the full variation. All right, use your left hand to open up your left knee even more. Change sides. Inhale, slight twist. Exhale, change sides. Just holding this for the next 10 breaths. You can either hold static or keep moving and pressing yourself deeper. All right, slowly roll your body to a wide-legged forward fold, shimmying your feet out a little bit wider. This time reaching your hands forward, so it's kind of like a really wide, close down dog. And then walk your hands up towards the center, turn to the back of your mat, and walk yourself to downward facing dog. Okay, we're going for 5 body waves, spinal waves. So you're rolling your spine forward, tucking your chin, and then exhale as you arch your back and you look up. Take this for 5 breaths. Moving slow and intentional, feeling the strength and the flexibility in your body that you've cultivated in just the last 10 minutes. We are halfway done through this flow, so walk yourself back to your feet, take the clasp behind your back and sit into a nice deep squat. Let your glutes burn, sitting down into your last Malasana squat of this video because I have done a million. So from here, walk yourself down and you're going to come to Baddha Konasana. The soles of your feet are touching, knees are out wide, and roll through your neck. Side and side, getting any kinks out. Allow yourself to just come to a more natural breath. We're going to be slowing it down. Inhale your chest up and exhale, fold over your feet. Nice deep inhale. Deep exhale. Okay, coming for hero's pose. So you're dropping your hips in between your ankles, knees are touching. Bring your hands behind you, just kind of feeling the stretch in your quads to start. Drop your head back, chin is to the sky, and if you have the flexibility, you can go ahead and drop onto your forearms, grabbing your feet, or for the full variation, the advanced pose is dropping your back on the mat and really getting deep into your quads and your knees. Beautiful. This is also a back bend, but you're really trying to squeeze the core under so it's not too much of a back bend. Since we did so much hip opening and forward folds, that's why we're holding this here. It's kind of like a counterbalance of having your knees and your hips closed in and kind of getting a different stretch. So just take another few breaths. Allow yourself to begin to decompress and just slow down. Okay, slowly begin to make your way up to a seat. Do a little forward stretch here as you're sitting on your ankles still. Beautiful. However you want to get there, come to a seat and then slowly lower to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. And once you get to the bottom, pull your knees in, give your low back a massage, making circles with your knees. Squeezing your core and your lower back to the mat. Nice. Open up wide for happy baby. You can either flex your feet or point them. Swaying left and right to begin to really open up the hips even more than we've already done the entire flow. And once you get to a nice juicy spot, you're going to hold for 10 breaths. Hold nice and still, allow your body to release any fidgets, and don't forget to breathe. Okay, closing your knees and drop them to the left side for a spinal twist. Your gaze is open to the right and your arms are at a T. allowing gravity to do its work. Don't try to push yourself anymore. Just surrender. Okay, make your way through the center, changing sides, dropping the knees to the right and gaze to the left. Feeling oh so grateful and blessed that I have been able to flow as long as I have with you guys without an interruption of my baby waking up. So if that is also you right now, or if you have a babysitter or they're sleeping, just remember how sweet this time is on your mat and how it's very important to fit it in when we can. Okay, make your way through center. Last pose, move yourself to shoulder stand or candlestick. So your hands can come to your low back, elbows are planted on the mat, toes are up to the sky. Either keep your legs straight like this, or you can bend your knees and drop your legs by your ears. This is, of course, pretty tough postpartum, but just take yourself, or be easy on yourself and take it slow. Since we did so much of the bind behind the back, try it again here. It makes it feel so good, and then you can even try to balance your legs up to the sky again with the bind, or just bring your hands to your low back. We'll make our way down to the mat, however you want to get there, and we're gonna do fish pose as a counterbalance, as our last pose before Savasana. So dropping down for fish, so the crown of your head is on the mat, you're arching your back, and you can bring your arms over your head and even lift the feet to the sky if you want. Last few breaths. Slowly come down to the mat. Give yourself a huge hug, grab behind your thighs, pull your knees to your forehead, and extend the right leg to the right corner of your mat and the left leg to the left corner of your mat. Last resting pose, Savasana. Okay, mamas, begin to bring life back into your body. Extend your hands over your ears. Straighten your toes. Big stretch like you're waking up in the morning. And bring your knees to your chest. Come to a seated meditation however you'd like to get there. Bringing your hands to your lap or your heart center. Close your eyes. Realize how grateful you are that you can come to your mat and you can have this practice in your life while dealing with so much on the daily basis. So remember that you are everything. You're so worthy, you're so strong, and you deserve this. Bring your hands to your forehead, reminding yourself to have clear and loving thoughts. Bring your hands to your third eye, reminding yourself to have clear and loving intuition. Hands to your mouth, reminding yourself to have clear and loving communication. And hands back to your heart. Namaste, my loves. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I really hope you love this series, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.